Hey guys, what's going on, y'all? It is your girl, Lady Vasori, back in the building, and we are quickly talking about steps for spiritual protection. Some good steps for spiritual protection. I'm going to dive right into it. If you are an individual who doesn't, or you have an individual who doesn't like you and is throwing magical shade, or be it an unwanted spirit that is trying to attack you, witches have to learn, or spiritualists have to learn how to protect themselves from spiritual attack. Okay, I've been through it all with spirits of the witches trying to attack my psyche, my mental. But here's how you would want to get rid of someone or any unwanted entities and protect yourself from all sorts of spiritual intrusion on a regular basis. Okay, it's something I like to call protective magical maintenance. Now, this is 3 important steps for spiritual protection. One is cleansing. Your first step for spiritual protection is cleansing. Okay, cleansing is so important to keep you and your home free of negative energy. It's a buildup, if you want to say it like that. Negative energy buildup. Negative energy builds and it stagnates. Okay, no movement. It just sits there real heavy. If it's not removed spiritually, negative energy causes all sorts of problems in your home. It may cause depression, discord, and arguments between you and whoever lives with you. Illness. It can also attract malevolent spirits as well. Negative energy leaves you more susceptible to psychic attacks. It weakens your shield. Now, how often should I cleanse my house and self, if you ask me that? Some people think one smoke cleansing ritual or sage ritual in their house is enough to protect them from future intrusions and spiritual attacks. I'm sorry to say, folks, one cleansing isn't enough. I recommend cleansing your home at least once a month. I usually do mine on the first of the month. That'll help me to remember it better. Every first of the month. That's what I tell my apprentices, as well as what I do for myself. Okay. You can also do any cleansing ritual after an illness, after a death, or any other tragedies or intrusions of any kind that come into your life. If you sense an unwanted spirit in your home, it is a heavy feeling, a sense of the energy is just not flowing as well. Cleansing combined with a banishing is required. That's what I would tell you. Okay? Cleansing your space with smoke is one of the most effective methods, but not everyone can use smoke. Other cleansing rituals include using sound bells, and bells and high vibe music. Music is a great way to cleanse as well, or bring in good juju type energy. Sweeping your home from the back to the front is good. Spraying a cleansing infusion all over your house is a good thing, and wiping it down. Some people use vinegar. Y'all know it's Hoodoo Heritage Month, so you need to be learning and cleanse yourself at least once a month. Once a week is better if you're about that life, but at least once a month. It's as easy as taking a cleansing ritual bath or shower, doing a smoke cleansing with an herb bundle of your choice. I do sell sage bundles in my shop. For this type of cleansing, I would tell you to do rosemary with sage. Palo Santo is good. Cedar is good. Sweetgrass is good. And juniper are also another great option that you can use in order to cleanse. Number 2, laying a ward or laying tricks around your home. Okay? Once you've cleansed your home and yourself, it's time to lay your work for yourself around your home, around your property. Now you ask me, what is a ward or a laying a trick? This is the object that's job is to ward off any negative energy, spirits, dark magic, that type of thing. Spell jars are good for this. I sell those. I make those in my shop as well. Put them all around your house. Great. They're great. Okay. Your choices could also be stones such as black tourmaline, black obsidian is good. Statues of a protective God, spirit, deity, angel, ancestor. Another option is to use rocks from your property and paint or draw protective sigils or symbols on them as well. That is good. Put them all around your house. Charge your trick or your ward with your intentions to protect your property in your home. Hold them in your hands like so. Visualize the intention. I do anoint my tricks or the ward in protection oil to give them an extra kick as well. I have 3 separate protection oils that I exclusively make in my shop. Y'all already know. Go visit my shop. Let's see. You can also place your work in your property has 4 corners. Outside or inside. Place it in the corner of your property. Pray, invoke your God, your goddess, your deity, your guardian, whatever, over each trick. And place it in the corners of your home or around your property. Make sure you're visualizing any negative energy trying to intrude on your property. Put a shield around your home. When the negative energy tries to come in, the shield extinguishes it or it shoots it off into space. It gets rid of it. You should try to recharge your work or your ward. And when I say recharge, doing a full moon or a moon cycle is great. Once you lay them down around your home, don't forget that they need to recharge. Just like your crystals, just like you need to recharge them or to be for probably every replace for every 3 months, guys. That is a great thing to do. Plug my phone up, chat. The stone that you put the protective crystal or the symbol around, you could dig it up or go and draw the symbol back onto the ward. Redraw it. Because it disappears after a while. Just put it back on there and make it real bold as a statement of protection around your home. You can also place them on your altar. Outside, if it's a moon cycle that's heavy, place it outside to energize and ask your God, your deities, your ancestors to bless them and charge them again for your protection. Last but not least, sealing. Sealing. S-E-A-L-I-N-G. This refers to a magical ritual that symbolically locks out negative energies and entities. There are 2 ways that you can seal your home. You can seal by drawing symbols or sigils on your windows and doors, and or by spreading salt or some other protective powder over your thresholds. The salt, and I sell black salt in my shop, the salt absorbs negative energy that's lingering around your doorways and keeps negative energy out. The symbols drawn on your windows and your doors act as a spiritual lock. Only you should know what symbols you use to protect your own home. Okay? Every waning moon, you should be cleansing your house and sealing your doorways and windows with symbols and salt. That is another thing that you can do. Sometimes you can use your own recipe for some home. I'll put some home protection powders in my Patreon for my apprentices. Instead of salt, you can make your own protection powders as well, but salt is great. Red brick dust is great as well for this, and you can change it up and see which one you feel is the most effective for spirit protection. I'm also going to be selling red brick dust real soon. You can also do for spiritual protection just something that you could think of as banishing rituals, banishing, eradicating, doing an exorcising, whoever you like to call or whatever you like to call it. Sometimes spirits slip through our defenses. Sometimes spirits are sent to us for torment by other witches or other practitioners. Okay? Known and unknown people. Okay? Whenever the spirit came from or wherever it came from, now it's in your space and it's bothering you. It's you need to get rid of it, right? Maybe even it could be harassing you or your family members. And you say, how do I get rid of this unwanted spirit? I want you to go back to step number 1, cleansing. But while cleansing, you're going to tell the spirits it's not wanted in your home. Okay? It's not invited. It's not welcome. That it must leave immediately and never to return. Be stern and stand your ground. And once you're done, call on positive energy to replace the negative in your home. Like I typically invoke my ancestors and guides presence in this type of ritual. Then move along with layering your wards and sealing your home effectively. In addition, though, a cleansing bath to free yourself of negative energy is very, very important. Spiritual bath. I also recommend trying a cord cutting ritual to make sure there are no harmful attachments to others. Now, my way is by all means the only way is by all means the only way to protect yourself against negative energy. It's not the only way, my way, but it has served me very well. But be aware, even if you do everything you can to protect yourself, sometimes things slip through. That's why it's important to know how to banish an unwanted spirit. Okay? Or work with a spiritual worker to do it for you. I recommend making and burying a witch bottle. I sell these again, a spelling jar in my shop. If you suspect another person has cast magic against you, has thrown work your way, you will want to bury the spell bottle or protection bottle. Bury it close to your bedroom window if you can do that. Place it under your bed if that's a better way. Reversal spells are sometimes required. Return to sender spell is great. I do those in my shop, particularly for witches who are in the limelight. I always do a return to sender spell. Like myself, that's my next ritual, okay? Who you need to protect them. I need to protect myself from a jealous conjurer, baby. Hating on me, wanting me to fail because of jealousy. I envy no one. And I shouldn't be envied, right? We all have our own way about. But you get them kind. You need to also have crystals that'll protect you from spiritual attacks. I'll never tell you that a crystal alone will protect you from spiritual attacks. However, crystals can help prevent psychic attacks and strengthen your protection bubble. Selenite is a wonderful crystal to raise the vibrations in your home or around you. It also brings in a divine white light in a dark situation. Obsidian is known as the spirit deflector stone, in particular in the case of psychic attacks. Black tourmaline is another favorite of mine, as its main function is to absorb negativity. Tiger's eye is a great crystal for spiritual protection as well. You could try amulets. Amulets are great. You can wear a magical amulet. Amulets are magical items that a witch wears to keep spirits and dark magic away from you. An amulet equals a ward away. Okay? You can recharge your amulets once a month. Amulets can also be pendants with protective symbols, patches sewn, symbols painted on the bottom of your shoes, the bottom of your feet, on your hands, sigils. Those are all amulets. One of the most rewarding and protective experiences you can have is to develop a relationship with God's and your ancestors. Your ancestors will become your biggest protectors, because they've been protecting you your entire life, child. Your entire life. Your gods are also protective of, they'll be protective of you. They'll be protective of your house and your family. And when you have a good relationship with any protective spirit, call on them to ward your home from negative energy. Call on them. Place your amulet on their altar and ask them to bless and charge it for you. When doing protection spells, call on your gods and your ancestors' energy for ultimate manifestation and protection. You got to raise your vibrations, y'all. And when people say, what do we mean by raise your vibrations? It means to elevate your energy, child. It means to elevate your mind, your spirit, and align with positivity at all times. The best spiritual protection is to being a healthy, self-aware individual. When our energy is low and our auras are cloudy, we have tiers in our defense that allow negative spirits through. Evaluate your life and think of things you can do to raise your vibrations. You can give up smoking, stop drinking, eat healthier, and get some exercise. For me, the top two would be good to go outside in nature and to eat healthier and get my water in. I don't drink, I do smoke, but not cigarettes. You already know. When we don't take care of our bodies, our shells, our ori, we also neglect our minds. And this is the place where the thoughts and the fear and the entities enter. Okay? Anxiety and depression are two states of being that also lower your defenses. Okay? In your mind. You got to have a healthy mind. So in order to have a healthy mind, your body has to match. Healthy body, most of the time. But in order to have a healthy mind, specifically, you have to get your body in check. Okay? And that is all I have today on spiritual protection and how to protect yourself from any psychic attacks, y'all. I hope that helped you. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, support my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I see all of you. Thank you so much. In abundance, I'm blowing blessings of love your way. Y'all, visit the shop, visionsbyvasori.com, and check it out. Peace.